Hello and welcome to Elizabeth Magical Garden, a magical garden reaching for the stars.
Hey guys, welcome back. Be sure to check out the show notes at the bottom of this recording because I usually have a lot of cute little tidbits along the way, and you also get to follow me on Instagram at Elizabeth Magical Garden. All the information will be down below. Hi, my name is Elizabeth from Elizabeth Magical Garden, a magical garden reaching for the stars. Guys, why was that like a tongue twister? Anyway, guys, welcome back to the podcast. I pray that all is well. I pray that everybody is in great spirits. Guys, let's just take some time and realize how blessed we are. You are here. You are under the sound of my voice. You made it. You showed up. Shout out to you, right? Because we got to give thanks. Get into these holidays. So, guys, what are you guys doing for the holidays? Are you cooking? Are you doing the things? Last year, I threw down. I don't know what came over me. I made a big meal and I loved every minute of it. I was looking cute. I was sweating. My curls was dropping. Listen, but I was in that kitchen. And you know what? Let's talk about the holidays because I wanted to do this short segment. Well, at least I believe it will be a little short because it's a lot going on in the world. We are feeling the things, and let's just face it, like things has changed. People have changed. I remember when I was a young girl, my mom was younger than I am now, okay? But not too far. She was still entertaining. She was still doing the things. So was my aunt. Like the women in my family was like doing the things. The holidays they would take turns and have it one year this one house, the other one house. But my aunt was really the one who we would go to her house because she had even ample space and she just loved to do it. But with that being said, I also picked up the habit of not cooking on the holidays. Okay. I, for many years, was tapped out on that. You could miss that whole bus, right? But what I noticed, I didn't like the feeling of my space, especially the day after. Like, it's cold. There's no food. And don't get me wrong, I would order the things, I would have the things, but I don't know, it's just something nostalgic about just slaving over an oven. If you were born in the 70s, 80s even, you already know, right? And we do the things not because we have to. Well, sometimes you do, because if you have little kids, I feel like, creating these memories, and if you're blessed, because there's a lot of people that would love to participate, but they don't have the means or even a place to do so. So I feel like if you are blessed to have all of the above, why not? Kids running, everybody has a face. Hopefully you guys are doing it in good spirits. I remember a time in my life I would just do so much and be burnt out. You see those skits where everybody's yelling and screaming. It's so funny how no matter the nationality, pretty much everybody had the same similar experiences with their moms. The holidays play a big factor on our mental health, right? Because it's something about once October hit, this can bring on major anxiety, feeling a lack of energy, and so much more. And for a long time, I believe it was just, seasonal depression. I really believe that. And I'm not saying that did not play a part. I'm a sunny girl. I need the sun. Okay. Sunny sun. I need the warmth. I just love to be cute and light. I'm a Gemini. Okay. I really thought it was seasonal depression, and I would just be in such a funk. I would do the things, I would show up, I would, participate, but my gosh, right? The ample of energy and anticipation and anxiety that comes along with the holiday. I don't have to sell it to you, right? What if you decided to have a good time right now? What if you decided, you know what? Regardless of what I have, what I'm doing, the time that's allotted, who I have to see, who I don't have to see, I'm happy. I'm joyful. I really believe a lot of people fall into this slump that I just mentioned because they feel powerless. Scientifically, your brain change when you feel like you don't have choices. There is a big cloud that will shift your not only your how you feel mentally, physically, how you eat, even how you see colors. Okay, your mood can literally change the way you see colors. You can read up on it, right? Your ability to keep up your morale in this state of time is extremely important. And one of the things I would suggest is taking a little step back from your social media. You know, the scrolling. I too have to work on that myself because I found, especially lately now that the weather is changing, if you live in the northern hemisphere, you know, if you know, you know. I noticed a change in me. It's a fight happening already. So I learned over the course of the years to maintain focus on how I'm feeling. And self care allows me to shoot myself straight up. Okay. Get my morale up. You know, put on the makeup, put on the makeup, put on the hair, if you have to, if there's natural styles. I just took down my braids, guys. I love that hairstyle so much. Like, I don't remember loving a hairstyle like that for like, and this is why you see all the girlies wearing the box braids. I believe there's the goddess braids and the boho braids and so much more, right? I just took down my hair, wasn't ready to get into it, right? Because I've been cleansing my scalp, but I haven't like just washed. And so I like to just let my hair, it's such a shock. It's such a shock. It's been in those braids for a couple of months. It's such a shock. So I said to myself, I'm gonna let her be. So I decided to use one of my units as not only it's keeping my head warm, it's also cute. I feel cute. I'm not walking around with a head tie all day until I do my hair again. You know, I did invest in some beautiful turbans. That's something that I would say keep in your arsenal as well, just in case you do have to run and do something and maybe you are moisturizing your hair, maybe you're about to wash your hair, maybe you just took down a particular hairstyle. I kid you not, having a beautiful wrap. I wrote a whole article about head wraps, turbans. Be sure to check out my website at Elizabeth Magical Garden, because I discussed even the origin and how long. Anyway, having things like that in your arsenal, keeping your morale up, especially in these winter months, is crucial. Okay. Because when you do that, right, you develop a sense of confidence. You feel good about yourself. So these feelings, the anxiety of wanting to do the things, remember, you already decided you're going to have a good time. And having a good time is having a good time. Make every day a good time. Have something that you're looking forward to. It could be dessert. You know, we try to watch the sugar. We do. We try to watch the sugar. It's not every day because we know the holidays is coming. But like, do things. Yesterday, I made a cake. I made Sunday dinner, and I made a cake. I'm back in my baking. I have been. You guys know I've been making the bread. I bought a bread machine. Okay, never looking back. But doing things like that, you'd be surprised. Little crafty things also keep up the morale. When I'm baking, preparing, I am setting intention. I'm feeling good. I'm thanking God that God gave me the means and the place and the capability to do and prepare and to share such a meal with my loved ones. Like, I'm submersed in that energy. What by the time you look and after you've done the things, right, you feel good, you feel accomplished, you having you had a great day. Yes, you had to, do all the other things, right? The cleaning and all. But even that, I feel like there's a sense of pride, a sense of pride. It's all a mindset. You can begrudge, oh, I have to clean it, I have to wash the dishes, right? Or even share, maybe you make dinner, and if you're living with somebody, they can do the dishes and so forth. You can have something like that. But if you are like most of us, right, usually are the ones in the kitchen, especially if you're a homemaker, make that a fun time. Light a candle, play some nice music. Choosing to show up in any situation as your higher self will promote you into the next version, right? Right now, I am in my next version. I can see I'm smack dead in the middle, and it's been going on for a very long time. I would say at least I would say at least for 5 years strong, but I want to say 9. This is a very slow process. Again, I've been studying and I've been doing the things. This is over 2 decades that you are hearing in front of you in bits and pieces, right? And be sure to sign up to my email list where I'll be offering some things that will definitely help you along your journey, because I believe if we have more women, and thank God for the women that's been there and who are showing up and helping the consciousness of other women. But I just feel like there is a hole when it comes to crone energy. It's not enough of us, not for the amount of fly women that are in their 40s and up, like in their 50s, in their 70s. Like, there's so many hot, strong, empowered women, successful women that are making over 6 figures that you would never think if you just saw them in a sweatsuit, right? This is the power that crone energy has. She has the ability to show up so strong, but yet so soft. And it wasn't until I started understanding that concept, and what helped me or pushed me even, I had to surrender my ability to surrender, which I to this day am working on, because there comes a time where you do have to give in, not give up, but give in. Because when I turned 50, all the things that was working for me no longer worked. I hired a trainer about almost 6 months, and he was great. I learned a lot. With that being said, my midsection was swelling up. I was putting on weight. It was noticeable in my midsection, to the point where I never forget, I was in the ladies' room and it was a lady that I was speaking to, and she asked me, like, what's going on? I knew, and she wasn't being mean about it because we were comfortable to speak about it. But my cortisol level was shooting through the roof because I was not surrendering. I was not listening to my body. I was force feeding myself, not in food in general, but just not listening and relearning what was needed for me to move forward. And when I did that, I never forget when I looked at my stomach and I was like, oh my God. The last time I saw my stomach this flat, I was like in my 20s. I kid you not. I'm 52. And this is not about me showboating or anything. This is about me sharing with you guys, when you choose to listen, surrender, give faith and gratitude, have faith and gratitude, and understanding that the Creator God created you. He knew every phase that you was going to go through. He knew what was needed, and he already installed all those things in you. The reason why you feel disconnected to your body is because you lost connection with your body. Moving your body allows you to feel yourself. That's one of the things I have to say about my journey. When I was working with a trainer, I learned a lot of what to do and what not to do. It took some pain. You guys know I did speak about injuring my back twice, not on his watch, but because, again, I wasn't listening to my body. I didn't have a full grasp of understanding how certain moves and stretching and getting warmed up, how imperative those things are before I started a workout. Right? And it wasn't just because of age, it was so much more. Learning, I also had to learn soft workouts help the most. If anything, I truly believe that anybody over 50 should be doing soft workouts, especially women, because you do not want to strike your cortisol levels up. Now, there are many, it's not one shape fit all. There are, of course, many women that can do a hard workout, feel good, but they also are probably more than likely taking estrogen on some type of level. So if you're not doing those things, soft workouts, in my humble opinion, is your best friend. And I will be doing so much more on these topics, but I just want to share this thought process with you and even challenge you to dig a little, because what works for me may not work for you, but there is something that works for you. Right. And this is, if nothing, is to nudge you in the direction that will allow you to get what you need for you to live this life to the fullest. Listen, we didn't get here to stop midway. Are you kidding me? Absolutely not. Not with the amount of technology and education and all the plethora of just gems all around that God has allowed us to endure, right? We just have to stay focused. We have to learn to look from within, not work so much on the outer appearance. Yes, that is very important. You want to look good, you want to feel good, but one would say how you look is how you feel inside. Guys, be sure to check out all the links down below and subscribe to my vlog channel at Elizabeth Magical Garden. I would love you to be part of that community, as well as subscribe to the podcast channel on YouTube at Elizabeth Magical Garden Podcast, as well as sign up to my email list where I will be offering some goodies for you guys. Guys, I have so many things in store for you guys. I'm so excited. Thank you to each and every one of you. Guys, you guys rock. Enjoy. Be sure to have fun this holiday season. You got this, girl. Stay blessed, stay in peace, and stay empowered. Peace.
Hey guys, leave a comment, a review, preferably 5 stars. And don't forget to check me out on Instagram, because what is popping over there? And also check out my YouTube channel to stay connected and see your girl's lovely face. Guys, I love you so much. Keep on pushing, and I'll definitely speak to you soon. Be blessed.